Hello, my lovely fans. It is another beautiful day once again as I welcome you to Menalights TV. In our previous lesson, we look at the question number 2 of the just ended B.E.C.E 2024. Start with question number 3a. So we have the 3 root 50 plus 2 root 45 minus root 2 plus root 5. So when you look at the first one, we need to break it down. So we are going to have 3 the root of 2 times 25. This 2 times 25 will surely give us the 50 that we have there. Then plus 2 root. We are now going to break the 45 also down to give us 9 times 5. So minus the root 2 plus root 5. So in breaking it down, we have the first one 3. Then we have the root of 2 times 25. And this 2 times 25 will give us the 50 here, plus 2, the root of 9 times 5, which is 45, minus root 2, plus the root of 5. So we now simplify it further. So we have the 3 into bracket, the root of 2 times root of 25, plus 2 outside, the root of 9 times the root of 5, minus root 2, plus the root of 5. So looking at this, we have the 3 times the root of 25 will give us exact value, which is 5. So 5, then into bracket the root of 2. So 2 times the root of 9 times the root of 5. So the root of 9 will give us exact value, which is 3. So here you can have 2 times 3, then into bracket the root of 5, then minus root 2 plus the root of 5. So from there, the 3 will multiply the 5 here, will give us 15, the root of 2. Then plus the 2 times 3 will give us 6. 6 the root of what? 5. So 6 root 5. Then minus root 2 plus root 5. So from here, what we have to do is group like terms together. So we have 15, the root of 2 minus root 2, plus 6 root 5 plus root of 5. Then from there, what we have is, then these 2, there's an invisible 1 here. So 1 minus the 15 here will give us what? 14 root 2. That's the first one there. Then plus, then another invisible 1 here. So 1 plus the 6 here will give us what? 7. So we have the 7 root 5. So when we simplify 3 root 50 plus 2 root 45 minus root 2 plus root 5, the final answer is going to be 14 root 2 plus 7 root 5. Come to question number 3b, which says a wire of length 36 centimeters is bent into the shape of a rectangle whose length is 7 more than the width. Find the area of the rectangle. So you have been given a wire. So assuming this is my wire, and they say the length here is 38 centimeters. And this thing has been bent to form a rectangle. So this is what they are talking about. They bend this to form what? A rectangle. Then the question says that the length is 7 more than the width. So you say let x be equal to the width. So if x is equal to the width, the question says that the length is 7 more than the width. So this is my width. Then the length will be width plus what? 7. Or 7 more than the width. So if this is x, then this side will be what? X plus what? 7. Now, the length of the rope is what? Or the length of the wire is what? 38 centimeters. So that 38 centimeters is bent to form a rectangle. That means the perimeter of the rectangle is 38 centimeters. But before you can find the perimeter, we need to add the whole distance around what? The rectangle. Which means this side is also x, and this is also x plus 7. The perimeter, so the perimeter is equal to the length plus the length plus the width plus the width. So the length plus the length plus this width plus this width. All this is giving us what? 38 centimeters. So we have our 38 centimeters, which is the perimeter. is equal to the length, which is the x plus 7, then plus another x plus 7, plus the x here, plus the x we have here as well. 8 centimeters, which is the same as. So we have the x plus x plus x plus x, all is 4x plus 7 plus 7 will give us what? 14. So 14 there. So now we have to group the like terms together. So this will give us 38 centimeters minus 14 centimeters is equal to 4x. 38 centimeters minus 14 centimeters is equal to 4x. So we have the 4x, which is the same as 38 centimeters minus 14 centimeters. So you can have 4x, which is equal to, when we take 14 from 38, we'll be left with 24 centimeters. So 24 centimeters. Then divide by 4, both sides by 4. So the 4 will go into 24. It will go there 6 times. That means our x is equal to 6 centimeters. Now this 6 centimeters is our width. So from the question, you say let x be equal to the width. So the width is what? 6 centimeters. Now if the width is 6 centimeters, then the length, from the question, they say the length is what? 7 more than the width. So that will be x plus 7. So since our x is 6, that's supposed to be what? 6 plus what? 7. So 6 plus 7 there. Then we have 13 centimeters. So the length is 13 centimeters and the width is 6 centimeters. For us to find the area of a rectangle, we say the area is the length times the width. So area is the length times what? The width. Our length is 13 centimeters and then the width is 6 centimeters. So this will be the same as 13 centimeters times 6 centimeters. 13 centimeters times 6 centimeters. That will give us 78 centimeters squared. So this 78 centimeters squared is the area of the rectangle that we have. So we now come to the last question under question number 3, which is question 3C. Says if 50% of the length of rope is 720 meters, find the half of the rope. So they're telling us there's a long rope there, and the 15% of the rope is 720. So find the half of the rope. So before we find the half of the rope, first we have to know the full length of the rope. So we say that 15% is to 720 as 100% is to x. So we don't know the value of the 100% of the rope, but we know that 15% is equal to 720. So 100% is what? Is what? So for us to find this, we have to know that the 15% is to 720 can be written as 15 over 720, which is the same as 100 over x. 15 is to 720, which is the same as 100 over x. Then from here, we can cross multiply. So that will give us 15x, which is equal to 100 times 720. 15x, which is equal to 100 times what? 720. So we divide both sides by 15. So our x is equal to 5 will go here 3 times, and 5 will go here 20 times. So from there, you can also say 3 will go here 1, and 3 will go here 240 times. So 240 times 20, or you can do it this way, 24 times 2 will give us 48. Then you have 1 0 here, another 0 here. Then you introduce those 2 zeros. So that means the length of the rope is 4,800. So the 4,800 is the length of the rope. But the question says, find the half of the rope. So if the total length of the rope is what? 4,800, then what will be the half of the rope? So that will be half of the length. So half of 4,800 800. So 2 here, 1, 2 go here, 24. So that means half of the rope is going to give us 2,400. So this 2,400 meters is the half of the rope. So thank you so much for watching today's episode. Remember to subscribe to this channel, Menalights TV, for more updates.